Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. I'm back in Infinite Lagrange, and at the moment things are a little bit shaky for me. Now, number one, I'm actually running into a slight problem. The problem is quite simple. I'm struggling with this operation story. Never mind. Well, nonetheless, I'm busy with trying to initiate assaults against the pirates. I have improved my firepower by quite a considerable amount. It's actually big enough that I can just wipe out a T4. Unfortunately, these are all T5s or level 5s. Right, if you can see, here we go. Now, if I go further than this, I end up failing. Now, one thing about this is this might be a massive mistake. Right, as you can see, this is an 89 quadrant fleet. There's actually 7 destroyers. So let's go with this. Okay, there we go. If this here succeeds, then I'm going to knock out this next set over here. And I'm several hours away from actually being able to actually complete everything. So let's see what this is all about. Oh, this is some kind of event. Okay, right, so I have to kill 50 pirates. No wonder there's no pirates around. Somebody's been blasting through whatever was nearby to me. You kidding me? Oh, we're going more level 5s. I'm about to find out how I do against level 5s. I've actually been progressing quite nicely. My research is nicely structured. Actually, I think I'm about to hit up my next set of research. My building has gone through fantastically. Okay, here we go. Now, as you can see, I've completed one whole tree at the top. Now I'm doing the next research tree. And I suspect that after all this is done, there will be another research tree after this. So research trees should keep spawning up one at a time until such a time that I have more than enough to do. In terms of the Dawning Fund scheme, let's have a look. Okay, I do have something else on the claim. Oh yes, research files. Now I don't know what's earning me these research files at all, right? I don't have a clue. I don't know how this works, what this entitles. Oh, that's what that is. Obviously, I don't want to pay money into the game. The whole thing is I want to stay free to play for as long as possible. And if I can do it, then it's all the better for me. Oh, there's it. Simple stuff. Now make sure that you get a hold of any of these things the moment you can, because they will help you with progressing a little bit forward at a fair enough speed. Now, as you can see, I've aimed for all the simple things. Taking in all of this research does help me out quite a bit. Oh wow, I actually expected that to take an hour. Now, there is a reason why I haven't jumped to the Ruby as yet. I actually have no intention to start the Ruby yet. Obviously, as I'm saying, there's operative word. I intend to keep going with the whole idea of fighting with the fleets, pulling them up in level slowly but surely, getting them to a point where I can hold quite a formidable fleet, and I'm not sure why it just keeps stopping me from running operations. I don't know what there is to this operation story. Something about it makes me really wonder. As you can see, it's telling me that my max operations is 3. Most of the time I have less than 3 active, but I will be getting these heavy messages saying that my operation, I have to operate it in the same wavelength, the same location, in order to be able to function efficiently. That would make a lot more sense. That would mean that I need to make sure that all of my mining happens in one quadrant instead of spread out across the map. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to have to start pushing them closer and closer together. Unfortunately, I have to send them out in individual fleets. I can't just group them together in a massive fleet and launch them. and this all of a sudden is a revelation in the middle of the video. So I did not know this beforehand. I've been struggling with operations. I've been trying to jump to other regions and fight, and it's just been failing me, because obviously I can kill level 4s, but it has to be in an area where my fleets are active for me to go there. Now, since I've realized that, I most probably will change some of my fleet locations and pull in more in this one direction. So if that is the case, I most probably will be able to... Oh wait, something is here. It's a level 5. I will be able to pull a little bit better action, and I actually do want to watch this fight as it's about to go off. So here's something to note. I just completed level 4 almost a perfect hit. I'm hoping that they all do focus and you don't get the chance to tell them where to fire. This I'm actually worried about. If the big ships take damage, that's a lot of danger for me. As you can see on the other side, I'm also facing cruisers, so it's all within the same rank and file, so I'm not really worried about it too much. If I can destroy these in the front, that means that I will get a massive edge moving forward to the next part. Oh, he took out the frigate. I'm definitely going to win in the end. I have the numbers, I have the firepower. The question is, how close to destroying my ships will it... Whoa! That is a shocker to me. Okay, I was actually a little bit scared about that one. If they take out the bigger ships in my fleet, they will definitely implement quite a bit of damage to me, and that is definitely going to be a problem. This is actually quite scary. They should be losing fleet members right now. I definitely need to get rid of one or two of them. Look at that. Now, my whole idea right now is to fill up my cruiser assault fleet, so maximum cruisers, and then to augment their firepower, I intend to pull on a maximum frigate backup row for them. But obviously things aren't working out exactly as planned. I'm having quite a bit of problems at the moment. There's another one, it's gone. This is actually very bad. This is a big expensive ship that's going down. Come on. I'm definitely losing my edge on them. I may have 10... Whoa, that is not a pretty one. I may have 10% on them in terms of percentage, but they did take out a percentage of my firepower. That is a massive loss. Just look at that. They're hitting the right ships to weaken me. My stuff isn't in I'm not in control of this fleet. I don't see any way to efficiently use it. Come on, come on. if these two in the front go down, then I definitely will have a massive edge later on in the fight. Just look at that. It just doesn't make sense. I'm actually losing cruisers of all the possible things. This is actually a big shock to me. I actually expected my fleet to actually do a lot better than this. Look at that. Of everything they could have taken out, my fleet just keeps jumping from target to target, not whacking them down completely. 12%. There was an EC712, so a nice destroyer gone. I'm saying cruisers all the time, my mistake. There's it, another one. I can't believe it. This is like such an unbelievably weird fight. My ships aren't destroying ships, they swapping targets mid-battle. Come on, man. Had they focused their fire from the start, they would have knocked out at least one of those big ships. I don't understand the logic behind this. It's like it's gated for us to not be able to efficiently destroy the enemy. Well, then you get back into the base. I need to start production. Obviously, I'm not about to lose cruisers and leave it as permanently gone. I'm gonna not cruisers, sorry, destroyers. I'm going to fill in that. Wow, doesn't show until after the battle is over. Just look at this. The enemy is playing very, very efficient with us. I don't get it. This is so unreasonable. My fleet won't apply tactical strategies, but the enemy fleet will. So why in the world does that happen? It's reduction of fighting capability. They prioritizing correctly, my fleet can't, and I can't control who they're gonna fire on. Just look at that. Look at that, he's so close, so close. Look at that. This fleet lost an alarming amount of power in this fight. The other fleet is dead, right? They practically dead at 20%. But my fleet was so inefficient with choosing targets that they literally came back from a point where they would have lost. Because my fleet isn't hitting the right targets, not destroying ships. I don't understand the whole purpose behind that. We should be able to prioritize targets. Honestly, I'm a little bit frustrated with it. It's a reasonable tactic. Look at that. They play tactically against me. Look at it. They're destroying all of my firepower, right? Them on the other hand, I'm not doing enough damage to them. They're taking some bit of a beating. But every time I'm about to destroy a ship, I just back off. I don't get this. 3, 2, 1. And go away. Look at that. Skip the main target and go straight for the other side. And lost another one. And another one to be absolutely upset about. Look at that. Enemy frigate destroyed. They were just so uncalled for. To be honest, poor tactics from my fleet. I don't understand why, to start with, right? The second thing, I don't understand the reason why I'd have to fight like that. That makes zero sense to me in any way whatsoever. We should have some control over the way the fight is playing, where we're firing, who we're firing on. But it's clear that it isn't part of the structure. I know that I am really complaining heavy about this, and I really do apologize for it. It's just that I can't help but feel really, really upset at it, right? Quite a bit more expensive, but let's go. I didn't replace any of the other types of ships or anything else. The reason is quite simple. I'm going to keep trying to build up a better fleet. Let's see what the reward was from taking out that level 5. I'm pretty sure the reward sucked. I don't think I made enough XP to move on to the next level. Let's see where the battle report is. I've run into this problem as well several times before where the menus don't load. That is actually from my side. I do know it is from my side. Slight glitches when it comes to... Oh wow, there's it. 22,000 and 37,000 total XP. So I'm level 6 with the destroyers. I am level 19 with the frigates. Level 30 is the cutoff for PvP earning on XP. And once that happens, I will change it up to another type of frigate to pull up a little bit extra firepower. Obviously, I'm not about to go and do something insane like run the exact same ship type over and over again. That's not a good idea for overall combat. You will end up with greater problems. I'd really love to be mining that at the moment. I need the rates to start pushing up by quite a bit. As you can see, a lot of my rates are very, very low. I can't really sustain heavy fleets at the moment. even though it does look like I can. The reason is quite simple. The amount of resources coming in is way too slow compared to where I need to be. I need about 150k per hour for the metal. I need about 2,500 per hour for the crystal, and I need about 2,000 for the oxygen or the diatomic atom from the last one. I think that's the electrolysis chamber. But nonetheless, I need all of that, and with all of that, I most probably will be able to put up a little bit better of a challenge, move forward 1 or 2 levels, pull in a little bit more power, and most probably progress quite a bit more. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to the ships that I have, I'm very limited. I do have quite a few powerful ships, but they are still limited nonetheless. There's nothing I can do about it. It's the way that it is. If I understand correctly, after this I have to establish an outpost in the next level. When you establish an outpost, it's basically an extension of your base that allows you to run operations out of it. All your AP should be directly connected together, so you only run off one course of AP. I'll see how it goes at that time. Hopefully nothing is too crazy, and hopefully things are still enjoyable. So I'm going to be signing out from this episode. Hope to catch you all in the next one, and have a good day.